They expected me to enter the room like a subject, a woman, a foreign queen, someone they could intimidate with flags, guns, and gold. But when the Portuguese refused to give me a chair, I did not stand beneath them. I made my servant kneel, and I sat on her back like a throne. That day, they learned my name. Nzinga, Queen of Ndongo and later Matamba. I was born into a land the Portuguese wanted to own. They came to Central Africa searching for power, trade, and slaves. They built forts. They made alliances. They turned kingdoms against each other, and they thought every ruler had a price. But I was not for sale. My brother, the king, sent me to negotiate with the Portuguese in Luanda. I walked into that meeting knowing one thing. If I appeared weak, my people would pay the price. So I spoke as an equal, not as a beggar, not as a servant, as a queen. I demanded peace. I demanded respect. I demanded that the Portuguese stop raiding our lands and taking our people. For a moment, diplomacy worked. But empires do not stop because they sign papers. They stop when they are forced to. When my brother died, I took power. Some said a woman could not rule. Some said I could not survive between enemies. The Portuguese wanted my land. Rival leaders wanted my throne. But they all forgot one thing. I knew how to turn danger into strategy. When war came, I did not fight like they expected. I moved my people. I built alliances. I used the forests, rivers, and distance as weapons. When one path closed, I created another. I made Matamba my stronghold. From there, I resisted Portuguese expansion for decades. They had guns. They had forts. They had soldiers trained by empire. But I had something stronger, a kingdom that refused to disappear. I negotiated when it helped my people. I fought when negotiation failed. I made peace when peace gave us time. And when they thought I was finished, I returned stronger. The Portuguese wanted control. I gave them resistance. They wanted obedience. I gave them war. They wanted my people in chains. I gave them a queen they could not command. I ruled into old age, not because my enemies were weak, but because I learned how to survive them all. Some rulers are remembered for the lands they conquered. I am remembered for the land I refused to surrender. I am Queen Nzinga, the woman who faced an empire and never bowed. Follow HerEcho for more stories of women history tried to silence.